Hey everybody, it's the coach. This is Madden Football on EA Sports. Straight ahead, we've got a great one on tap between the Tennessee Titans and the Carolina Panthers. With that, let's get up to Charlotte. Standing by, our broadcast team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you. EA Sports coverage of the NFL finds us at Bank of America Stadium in Uptown Charlotte. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Tennessee Titans and the Carolina Panthers. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we look at this Panther ball club as they interplay here. They come in losers of 2 straight, so they're trying to right the ship here a little bit.
They're teetering a little bit, aren't they? And now things could really go south if they lose this game, so they understand the importance of playing well and stopping this streak.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Titans, they come off a disappointment last time out that put an end to their modest 3-game win streak. The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final 2 bring us as we're off in Week 9? This is taken at the 3. And he'll be brought down here as the penalty flags come in right away. And we may have a face mask here right at the start. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post, because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
And to give this time to the tailback. And not the start he was hoping for there, as he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
No gain on the play.
This defense tough to run against, and those linebackers, they'll go side to side up the field, and there they get them for no gain.
If you can't get linemen upfield to the second level to occupy them, they have a field day just running to the football and putting ball carriers on the ground. Not many yards after contact when they wrap up like that.
White. And he'll find Akins there, complete. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
Holding offense.
So apparently some grabbing there in the middle of the O-line.
I've often wondered why that doesn't happen more often for guys that play center. Having to snap the ball and then trying to get your hands into the proper position, that's difficult to do. He got caught that time.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect. That's a pretty good opening possession defensively.
And you know the goal is to make something of a statement, especially on the road with your first defensive possession, isn't it? Go right out and establish yourselves and let them know this is going to be tough going all game long.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. And you can't do it much better than that. This ball kicks out of bounds at the 4-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. They'll go with their leading rusher from a season ago. This is Aaron Jones. And that won't buy him much room. Just a 1-yard gain to the 5.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd down.
Now a draw play. This is Jones. And he's going to get this from the 6 out to the 12. A pickup of 6 as they double their workspace.
Down by Drew.
What's that?
3rd down, they're going to throw for it with McSorley. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he will have a 1st down at about the 21-yard line.
Down. 60 Pittsburgh. 1st down, Tennessee.
They go play action now with McSorley. And his throw is incomplete. He was going for the tight end, Nick Vanette. And now it's second down. From the 21, it's 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10, it's McSorley. He's got Jack Doyle. And he gets it here to right around the 24 before he's out of bounds. The last catch did get 3, but they're still left needing 7 yards on 3rd down. On 3rd down, it's McSorley. Out of the backfield, this is Aaron Jones. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
Here's a run on 1st down that doesn't accomplish anything. In fact, he's going to be tackled behind the line for a loss of 1. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11. Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? A little antsy on the left side of the line.
Yeah, I think they got the guy in the end. I think they got the DN there on that one, and let's face it, he is so amped up, wanting to get a good get-off on the snap, jump too quickly.
And now they face a 2nd and 6 after the penalty. Out of the gun, it's White. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage.
All right, quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers playing with their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action them or stick something to them between the 2nd and the 3rd level.
We'll call that a punt at 54 yards. Well struck. And it'll be Titan football.
Hey, we got 4. We got 4 now. Deep grip.
Off of play action, it's McSorley. Taken in by the tight end, Doyle. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. A good pickup there, a 22.
60 out now.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
3 down.
And they'll try the jet sweep here. And an alley to run. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
50, play. Ready? A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
From just shy of midfield, McSorley, left side, Doyle with it. Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a 1st down.
Here we go.
A look at the numbers for Doyle from a week ago. 5 catches, 64 yards.
And he's able to pull that last pass in, but this is usually a pretty tough unit to try and maneuver against. They're in the top 10 in the league against the pass, and you and I both know there's not much difference between 1 and 10.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. The penalty moves them into the red zone here on 1st and 10. Here's McSorley on 1st and 10. Gets it to Meredith, complete. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. 12 more yards there and another 1st down.
He's going to sit right over the middle. Watch the middle.
Now McSorley. It's caught by Funchess. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. Nice job defensively to hold him to 4, and now it's 2nd and goal. One back in the game, that's Jones, 2nd and goal. That's going to set him back 5 yards. Things made a little more difficult after the false start as they try again on 2nd and goal. And now here's a carry heading left. 7 big yards on the carry there to get him within range of the goal line with 3rd down upcoming. They'll try and run it in with Jones. And Jones is not going to have the first down as they stop him short. A loss of a yard, and it brings up fourth. Defense didn't budge on third down. Now what are we going to see on fourth?
We are soon to find out, but does this feel like old school football or what?
Oh,
right?
yeah.
This is an old-fashioned goal line stand. I know what I would call on offense. I would go for it. And I want some type of a play where my quarterback has a chance to run it or throw it. I don't just want one static play.
They took it all the way to the 1, but in the end, opt for 3.
Just doesn't sound right, does it? If you got all the way down to the 1-yard line, isn't that supposed to be a play in the end zone that culminates in a touchdown for your team?
And per usual, it felt like the guys on the sideline wanted to go ahead and go for it.
Of course they did, but of course head coach, it defers back to him, and he made the decision, let's get 3 out of this, make sure we get some points.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll wind up being a loss of 2, and that'll make it 2nd and 12.
At the 27-yard line.
We got 4.
Get it.
On 2nd down now, Dawkins. And this Tennessee defense for the 2nd straight play gets him behind the line. They're not messing around. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. And he's going to come up a few yards short of the first. They get him to the ground at the 37. They'll get 11, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
And a great job on special teams to down it as this will be marked out inside the 5-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. And they're going to get about 3 here out of this first down run, and that'll bring up 2nd and 7. The safety, Keanu Neal, there to make the tackle. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. He'll try and run it. And they work this out past the 25. Apart from Kyler Murray, not too many mobile QBs in this year's rookie class, but some good scrambling there to get the first. Now a first down carry by Jones. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Trying to get 1 more in here before the quarter breaks. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. 2nd quarter now, Titans in possession of the football as they've got it with a 2nd down and 2 coming up.
Got it.
Got double time. Double time. 4 down. 4 down. Alert.
Right. Five.
On 2nd down, it's Jones. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. The corner, Perry Nickerson, had the tackle. Here's McSorley to throw. Flush to his right. And an alley to run. And he'll slide down to avoid the tackle. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a first down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. McSorley, 1st and 10. And he fires one incomplete. He was looking for Jack Doyle that time, but it's going to be 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Here's a throw out wide complete to his running back right side.
An eligible receiver downfield. Offense.
Well, as a lineman, they are trained. You've got to stay close to home. If you're more than a yard downfield, they're going to toss that flag, and they did there.
Push him back. Push him back.
Ready?
On 2nd down, it's McSorley. This goes out right to Doyle. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. Throwing is McSorley.
Well, they were unable to make anything really big out of that, but it's not a bad idea to find your tight end and give him an easy completion and keep moving things forward. Almost as bread and butter as a good running back dive play.
That one doesn't find its target, but all in all, he's been much sharper this week. He was under 50% a week ago, and now he's up over 70%.
Well, you know it's standard for quarterbacks and receivers get together for a little extra time each and every day in practice. I get the sense they got together for a lot of extra time this week to try and improve that passing percentage, and it's worked out quite well.
Now White. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. White going to throw again. Got a man complete to Cedric Wilson. From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. They run the counter. Dawkins, and the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 13. On 2nd down, Dawkins, and they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 15 yards on the play, 1st down.
They really needed to get something going, didn't they? They punted on the last 2 possessions. The running game starting to come to the front for them, providing a nice pickup there to keep this drive going.
A running play here on 1st down is going to go nowhere as he is tackled behind the line of scrimmage. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here, and that'll make this a 2nd and 13. Now on 2nd and 13, White. He's got this complete to Marcel Aitman. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 37. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. A pretty good-looking run there on 1st down. That'll go for 9 yards, just short of the line to gain. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
On 2nd down now, Hilliard. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive they went 3 and out.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Morgan. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. A pass for negative yardage, obviously no good. Maybe he shouldn't have thrown it, or maybe he shouldn't have caught it.
I think we were seeing it at the same time, weren't we? Maybe you let that one go, right? Because you can see the lost yardage about to develop. But that goes against every instinct of a receiver. They're taught to catch everything. So it's really hard to be mad at him and yell at him for trying to make that play.
The last 2 plays each lose a yard. They'll try to move forward here on 3rd and 12. From the shotgun, here's White. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. DJ Reader able to record his 5th sack of the season.
They just gave up a sack there, and if I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes, and just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if they're going to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now, the quarterback's been getting hit a lot in the last couple of games.
Field goals all we've had so far, 3-3 now as the kick is away. A dozen plays on that drive that ends with the field goal.
Let's go ahead and break out some of the old chestnuts here, right, partner? Keep the ball in front, rally to it, and make the tackle, right? No big plays given up, no balls over your head. Bend, don't break.
Hold on. Chestnuts?
You like
Come
that?
on, what does that mean, break out? Just because you break chestnuts?
I'm not sure about that, but I'm just going with why they said that. I have no idea.
He's going to take off with it. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. 1st down, 18-yard gain. Well, Charles, in the past, a lot of people called this offense one-dimensional.
I think you did.
Well,
I think it was you.
I'll be honest, I did. I think the fan base is hoping with this young rookie that they can put some wrinkles in this offense like we just saw.
I think you're exactly right, because we did have that discussion that what we've seen in the past from them, They needed to broaden, and they have done it here. Look at what he's bringing to their offense. And now, as a defensive coordinator, you've got some extra work to do to prepare for him and their offense. They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Ito Smith, his first carry. And he has the first down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Here we go. Set. 10 Lobo.
Let's put him on the buses. Let's put that team on the
They'll run on first down. Jones. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. An 11-yard pickup for the Titans and a first down.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
Now we've got movement up front. I think this is going to be on the Titans. That's on Jawan Taylor, second-round pick from Florida. A false start backs him up 5, first and 15. After the penalty, it's Jones. Takes this to the 32, maybe the 31, and then the defense rallying quickly after that broken tackle. He wipes out the penalty yardage with a good run to get it back to 2nd and 7. From the 31, McSorley. He'll buy some time right, and now he's going to use his legs. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 19. And a reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. To throw again on second down. McSorley. Caught by Jones. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
First and goal, Tennessee.
Out of the shotgun, McSorley. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. So an incomplete pass a moment ago, and that leads to second and goal. McSorley once more looks to throw. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. Aaron Jones, his first touchdown on the year. And the Titans have taken the lead. Well, I think, and correct me if I'm wrong, but his top 2 options were not available on that throw, so he went the safe route. Worked out pretty well.
It was like you were in the pocket. How about you going through the progressions like that? What a lot of offenses say, touchdown to check down. Look downfield first, bring it back to the line of scrimmage. Not easy for a rookie to do. Oftentimes they get one look and they make their decision off of that. He went through 3. That was impressive.
So that one a long 11-play drive. And it ends with a Tennessee score. Now Catanzaro after the touchdown to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Here's the Carolina offense as they get ready to take over here. And with still more than a minute to go in the half, time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
On 2nd and 9, White, and that going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Now White. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Here's the Panthers punter now. He's been terrific so far. It'll be a net of 40 yards following a punt of 44. And out will come the offense as they take over. Around the NFL, they're in the second in Philly. And the Eagles out in front early. That one tight to this point, and you'd have to imagine it'll stay tight throughout. Looking to throw on 1st and 10. Here's McSorley. Gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on 1st down. McSorley sets to pass. And he slings one that's incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. McSorley from the shotgun. It's complete to Jones. And this play going to be stopped in its tracks at the 32, and obviously well short of the 1st down. Here's Matt Bosher now as he's on to punt for Tennessee. This is away and a very good kick angled for the sidelines. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. Well, look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. He's had a good chunk of carries. Problem is for very little success. I don't want to put it all on his shoulders, but that's a big reason they're losing right now.
Have to be very careful that he doesn't start pointing fingers. Offensive line obviously trying. The defense is doing a nice job against him today. When it's all said and done, it's all about the guy in the mirror. He has to get it done better going forward.
See if he can look and do some soul searching now. Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete.
It's been my observation. There's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
Yeah, I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the 2nd quarter. A lot of time to change things. One more time, they'll keep it on the ground. And he's not going to sniff the 1st down here. He stopped at the 25. Now the Titans will use their 3rd and final timeout, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the 1st half. Here's the Panthers punter now, as he's on for the 5th time here today. It's a 45-yard punt, just a 1-yard return. And control of the football, switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags. Defense. So that flag will cost him 15.
And it doesn't matter anymore how you get the face mask. Any part of it, that's going to be 15 yards.
Ready, ready.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And, you know, certainly a lot of football left to be played. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're first place in their division. Looking good, looking to be a threat come January.
And let's think about what every team has in their goals, right? Number 1 goal is what? Make the playoffs. Number 2 goal is win your division. Number 3 goal, and the biggest goal, I think, is to be the highest seed possible that you can be heading into the playoffs so that you can have as many home games as possible to try and get you to the Super Bowl.
And right now fighting for every win possible to try to at least secure home field for the wild card and or divisional round.
Okay, all right, Brandon, thank you very much. Hi again, everyone. Let's get you caught up with what's going on around the NFL as we are officially into the 2nd half of the season. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the 2nd quarter. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been a defensive struggle. Which offense can break through in the 2nd half? To find out, let's hand it over to our broadcast team of Brandon Gotten and Charles Davis.
Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A one-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. This will be fielded at the 8. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
The Titans get 14 yards there and move the chains as well.
Got it.
Mike 51. All day, just like that. Just like that.
Snap.
Back to throw now on first down. Rolling to his right. He's going to take off with it. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain.
Well, that was man coverage. So once he decides to run with the football, there's no one to account for him, and he turns it into a nice gain.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
Mike 51. Mike 51.
Big Griffin.
Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
On 2nd and 12, McSorley.
He's a little trigger happy right there, and it turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
Well, we know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete. They'll roll him out right. He may try and run for this. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And it's picked up by the Panthers. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line.
All right, let's be frank. You hate the fumble at the end of the play, but prior to that, I liked a lot of what was going on. Tucks it down, takes off, picks up good yardage. But in that portion of the field, that close to the sideline,
step out.
Yeah, either get down or get out of bounds. Take care of the ball.
Yeah, he had the yards, but then the mistake. The Panthers offense now, they head back on the field for their first possession of the second half. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Here's White. Incomplete. Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. To throw is White. Throwing again. And he completes it to Hunt. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Out of the gun, it's White. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass.
Here we go. Here we go.
The Titans offense now, they work their way back onto the field. And last drive, obviously not what you're looking for. You've got the lead. You got to protect the football.
So in other words, someone got lucky because they've been moving the ball really well and wearing them down. In this case, though, giving up the football doesn't make them very happy. They can't wait to get back out there and atone for it.
Yeah, try to atone for it here on this drive. On 1st down, it's Jones. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5 now. McSorley. And that one got tipped. Kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. They're going to look to throw. Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point, and they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
Here come the Panthers now, set to take over on offense. If you're a fan of punting, and I know that not many people are, but this game kind of turning into one for you.
Well, it's okay if it's a skills contest, right? We're really into it then, but not during the course of an actual game. This has turned into a field position game, though. Sometimes a better punter may actually determine the outcome.
11 yards in a Panther first down. On first down, it's White. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Now a man open down the middle of the field. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and get the quarterback a really nice target.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 23 yards on the play.
As far as tight ends go, this guy's not a speed burner. He's much more of an inline blocking type of a tight end. But how about this last play? Made a nice catch and picked up the first down.
That's what impresses me about him. When he's called upon, usually gets it done. This quarterback now, a perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And it'll be 2nd and 12. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. White. And he completes it to Wilson. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. 12 yards there and a first down. Now White with a first down throw. He's got it for a Panther touchdown. Cedric Wilson, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. As they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. And they use that height on the outside to get the score.
We've seen the evolution of the wide receivers. They've gotten taller and taller, but they've retained their quickness and their speed. It's a lethal combination.
Always good to have wide receivers with height. Extra point right down the middle, and we are even at 10 apiece. So that a 7-play, 80-yard drive. And the end result, a Panthers touchdown. All level now at 10 apiece as the kick's away. This is taken at his 4. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. McSorley. Now he'll pull it down. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10.
Hey. 4 down.
This is Jones. He's got the first down here inside the 30 and down to the 28-yard line. 13 yards is the pickup for Tennessee and a first down.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Titans.
Hey, let's go. Come.
A first down carry for Smith. First down, Titans, gain of 12.
Okay, baby, let's go. Let's go.
And the
Go now.
Titans
90
first down.
wolf.
Here we go.
Big rip.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Here's McSorley to throw. It's caught by Funchess. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. A field goal would get them the lead, but that's not what they're shooting for as they come up on third down. Third down, they're going to throw for it with McSorley. He can run for it, and he will. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. 8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a first down.
Double time.
Now Jones. And he will take this one in for a Titans touchdown. Aaron Jones, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon, as his guys are able to regain the lead. Solid job up front, really just a solid job all the way around to get that one in.
Yeah, that was well executed, wasn't it? Well blocked, well run, end result, 6 points.
Touchdown. Extra point up and good by Catanzaro. And that makes it a 17-10 score. So that drive in total 8 plays. And the last play in the drive was a touchdown run by Aaron Jones. Now Catanzaro after the touchdown to kick it away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. We take a look at Mike White as he and the rest of the offense march out into place. He's had quite the turnaround, Charles. At the start of the game, passing game was a little bit of a mess, but he's back on the horse, so to speak.
Love seeing how someone can rebound from a slow start or a tough start. Means that they're strong mentally. They've kind of calmed themselves down. Everyone's rallied around them. Maybe they even change game planning a little bit in order to make things better for them.
11 yards and a Panther first down.
First downs have not come easy, and neither have runs like this throughout this game.
Absolutely not. He finally felt like, whoa, a sigh of relief. We got something going in the running game. From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10.
I can't believe they even let you play.
To throw, White. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. White. And he'll find Akins there. Complete. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Got his target, Samuel. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 41-yard line. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 41. Now a give right side. Dawkins. A solid run on first down, gain of 7, leaves him with a 2nd and 3. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 34-yard line.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
On the ready.
Hey, we got Mike 50, huh? Set the tone, defense. Set the tone, defense. Let's go.
Get it.
Throwing on 2nd and 3. White, he'll take a shot for the end zone. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a third down. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he is going to lose yardage here.
That was well defended, and while it was a completion, it resulted in a loss of yardage. It's really, really hard for a running back to think to himself, I probably should have just dropped it and saved the yardage. It goes against the entire training that he's had his whole career.
Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. Certainly not the way that they were hoping that possession would end, failing to convert on 4th.
And now they've got to make sure that they keep their poise, they keep their confidence. Just because it didn't work once doesn't mean if they get that same situation later that they shouldn't go for it again. The defense feels great, but the offense, they can't be despondent.
So 2nd and inches after that first down completion went just shy of the marker.
At the 45-yard line.
From the shotgun, a give to Jones. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and no more. Tackle made by Deidrin Sinnott. Again, it's Jones. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 17 yards on that play for the Titans.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
They'll run on 1st down. Smith, and he's going to get hit at the line of scrimmage and driven backwards. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. 13 yards is the pickup for Tennessee and a 1st down. McSorley, 1st and 10. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. The target there, Mac Hollins. That'll bring up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
On 2nd down, it's Jones. And for a 2nd straight play, just nowhere to go thanks to this Carolina defense. Call it a loss of 2 on the play. And they'll be facing a 3rd and 12. The Titans on 3rd down. They've converted 5 times in their many chances thus far. This is 3rd down and 12. Letting one go deep for the end zone. Jack Doyle, 27 yards. And the Titans are able to extend their lead. He put quite a bit of air underneath that touchdown pass. Of course, we knew that he had the strong arm.
That part was easy. You could see that throughout his college career. But what you want to know about a rookie is when the pressure's on, can you throw with touch? He just did right there. And, boy, it was pretty.
Extra point good by Catanzaro. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays. And the result in the end, a Titans touchdown. Now Catanzaro after the touchdown to kick it away. This one fielded at the 5. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain. So now,
a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked off by Ryan Shazier. And they will take over at the 29-yard line. This spot in the 4th quarter with that deficit, had to throw the football. Unfortunately, there's the risk of big turnover.
And you know you're going to be throwing against nickel, dime, all sorts of exotic defenses, but you have to do it anyway. Ordinarily, you might want to run the football a little bit, try and get them out of it. But as you noted, this time of the game, this point on the clock, had to throw it.
And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. They've really distanced themselves. They have put the pedal to the metal, I guess, so to speak.
So definitely have them in the rearview mirror, don't they? I mean, you're exactly right. Being able to string together these drives that end up in points, it's almost like a run in basketball to create that distance, and they're on a really big-time win right now.
It becomes contagious, doesn't it?
It absolutely does, because oftentimes it translates to your defense as well, because they're excited about getting the ball back for their offense that's playing so well.
Well, they are clicking right now. A 14-yard gain there as they look to improve this 14-point lead. Now a play fake here on first down. Sliding out of the pocket.
Holding offense.
The guilty party, Chance Warmack, the guard out of Alabama. They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. Throwing is McSorley. He'll buy some time right. He'll run it and avoids the contact by sliding. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be second down.
Brings up second down.
Now we've got movement up front. I think this is going to be on the Titans.
Offense.
So from 2nd and 10, it'll now go to 2nd and 15. So after the penalty heading in the wrong direction, 2nd and 15. They'll run it with Jones. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. It's a gain of 4, but they're still looking up here at a tough 3rd and 11.
Well, if the coaching staff's doing a good job upstairs, they'll file away what they just saw from the defense right there. They sold out to stop that running play. I'd say keep that in mind. They want to try that again, go play action, hit them over the top.
He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that's going to make it 4th down.
I know they've got to be careful not to go to the well too often, but it's a fine line, isn't it? Because sometimes if you've got success, you want to just keep pounding away.
But no success there. They rallied quickly on the defensive end. So with that, you figure this game's pretty much out of reach at this point.
Yeah, it's going to take a heck of a comeback to come from 3 scores down, but don't change that channel. Don't go away. Miracles can happen, and you want to be here in case it does.
You're a company man.
Aren't I, bro?
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go.
Let's go, baby. Turnover. Get that ball. Get that ball.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. That one is caught by Hunt. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. The loss of 3 on that first down pass play. Now 2nd and 13. White looks to throw. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. The Panthers on 3rd down. A pretty anemic, a very anemic 1 for 9 thus far. This is going to be 3rd and 13. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And a good tackle there right around the 30. Stops him short of the first down. Their already slim hopes are going to ride on this one. They'll go on 4th down. White now, throwing on 4th down. Got a man, it's Aitman, complete.
Let's go, boys.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 11 yards and a Panther first down. Now White. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Here's White to throw again toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. The Panthers on 3rd down, not getting the job done at all. A very poor 1 for 10. This is 3rd and 10. Now White throwing the out route and complete. That's Hunt. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down.
A 2-yard gain. It's 4th down.
On 4th down, White. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And this is going to be incomplete. Ron Rivera, the gambling type, but he comes up empty here. And the Titans, they've got the football back, and they've got it in great field position. Being just short of midfield, they decide to take a crack at it on 4th down. They don't come through.
Sometimes it's just showing confidence in your defense. You know that they're good, and they'll take care of you. A lot of coaches during the week will announce to their team, we're going to be aggressive, guys. We're going to go for it. Hey, defense, you got me? A little bit of a challenge to them to see if they'll pick up the rest of the team.
We'll see how they respond now. They get it to Funchess on the jet sweep, and that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
Taken in by the tight end, Doyle. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7.
Offense.
Now, those linemen, of course, can't be more than a yard downfield when a pass is thrown, and they might have been able to call that on a couple of guys there. On second down now, it's Jones finding room to the 20. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the fourth as it was way back in the first, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason
and into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Ito Smith, his second touchdown on the season, and the Titans are able to extend their lead. And there he had to break multiple tackles to earn that touchdown. Bottom line, he earned that touchdown.
Indeed he did. That was pretty much a get-off-of-me run and all the way into the end zone.
Catanzaro now for the extra point. And the lead is now 24.
Makes the score Titans 34.
A drive there of just 4 plays. And it was finished by the touchdown run from the 15. Now Catanzaro after the touchdown to kick it away. This will be fielded at the 6. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again. And after a sluggish start, he's really bounced back. The numbers bear that out.
And you're a baseball guy, partner. How many at-bats over the course of a baseball season?
Oh, boy, 4 in a game.
Yeah, about 4 in a game.
4 times 162.
350 or so, right? Sometimes it takes a while for a guy to get going. That's my point. It's not the first few carries. You don't worry about that. As they go along, get that guy lathered up, get those blocking assignments down. Those 2-yard gains turn into bigger gains as the game moves along.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. 2nd and 6. And his throw here is incomplete. The Panthers on 3rd down. They've been stymied left and right, converted only 1 time. This will be 3rd and 6. Looking to throw. White. They're able to locate Wilson. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
Ready? 18 Gator.
52 right here. 52. It's our field.
Now.
On 1st and 10, White. And nearly picked off there. Almost intercepted. Instead, 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Check 84.
Now White, going to throw again. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. From the shotgun, here's White. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Here's White. And that'll wind up incomplete. Try to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down. So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. White throwing again. Caught. It's Wilson. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
So that one will be accepted.
Come on now, let's go.
Automatic first down.
Got it.
And they've got another 1st and 10 as the penalty keeps this drive moving.
All day, all day.
Let's go.
Out of the gun, it's White. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask. So give them the yardage on the pass and half the distance to the goal line.
Because they're inside the 30, so now you don't march off the full 15, right? You have half the distance to the goal. In any event, that's precious real estate given up.
So now then the penalty's got him set up with a 1st and goal. Back to throw. White. And he's going to be dropped. Back at the 15-yard line. William Hayes able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Well, there's still time to rectify this situation.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. Willie Snead. His 1st touchdown on the year. And the Panthers are able to cut into this lead. And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever, there it results in a touchdown.
Willie Snead.
Here we go. 18 Gator.
It took them an extra look, but they found out it is a touchdown indeed. The official says this one counts. And he'll find his way in for 2, and we're back to a 2-score game. The lead's cut to 16. Well, it's still an uphill battle from here, that's for sure, but that makes it a 2-score game.
And now we see why teams practice so much on the 2-point conversion, why you have more than one play ready, because you may need multiples to throw out a ball game. There's a great example right there.
They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10. Jones. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. The Panthers going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. They'll go again to Jones. And he'll get this only to about the 38 as they stop him a few yards shy of the line to gain. Now the Panthers going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. And they're going to fake it. He wants to throw it here. It would have been a long field goal. The fake doesn't work out. And the Panthers will get the football back. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. He's going to let it fly. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. 2nd and 10. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. To throw is White, operating from the gun, and almost picked off. I guess the good news for them now, it's 4th down. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. White now, throwing on 4th down, and they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Titans, they've got the football back, and they've got it in great field position.
Yeah, it's fun to kneel down in front of your home crowd, but when you go on the road, that band of brothers attitude, right, just us against the world, and get it done, How happy are they?
I remember a coach at a previous stop telling me, you get a win on the road, doesn't matter the opponent, get out of there like you stole something. And they did in this one. So this one, a Tennessee Titan victory. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half that put this one on ice.
So you get the sense that whatever was said at halftime obviously hit home. I think it's a little bit more than that, though. Obviously, there are words that are said, and, hey, come on, guys, we have to play better. But sometimes it's just sharpening your execution, sharpening your focus, and maybe doing the things you practiced all week without major adjustments, just doing them better. And that got it done in this one.
So for Tennessee, the win will help them keep pace in the playoff race as they move to 6-3 on the year. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Panthers, things are kind of getting ugly as they drop to 1-7 now on the year. And they'll try to get back to their winning ways next week as they head to Lambeau to take on the Packers. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.